Hello, Morgs fans, we are here. So we are having our Boom or Bust Season 2 premiere. Are you excited? Oh yeah, and we have a guest here. First time in Boom or Bust history, we have a guest here. And guess who it is?
It's Sam from Meme Bracket, guys.
So I have Wii Sports in the thing here, but I was stupid enough to not turn on my webcam. Yeah. So so we're gonna talk about it. So we're just gonna go like game by game. So, and you have Wii Sports, right?
Yes, I have Wii Sports.
All right. So we're just gonna talk about it. We're just gonna talk and because this is, oh my goodness, this is how bad I was when I first recorded this because I had like nothing to say. But all right, tennis. So what do you think about tennis?
I like tennis. I'm decent at it. I like being the back one more than the front one.
Doesn't
Definitely.
everyone though? I mean, honestly, doesn't everyone like being the back one? I mean, I love being the front one because I could steal the ball and then get points, but I mean, tennis is probably my second most favorite game. My favorite one is pretty good. I like tennis like, when I get to play against the computers and just beat them all. It's pretty good, or beat people who play with me, but it's been a while since I played this game. But so, before we get on to the next, we're going to talk about a little history. So, Wii Sports was meant to be like the demo game for the Wii. It like showcased the Wii's motion thing. That's really cool. And I mean, it was in 480, but who cares if it's in HD when you can? Would you rather try to learn 22 button combinations and play MLB The Show, or would you rather jump around, move around, play Wii Sports?
Play Wii Sports.
Yeah,
definitely.
Now, I mean, now the Nintendo Switch has and the Wii U have really like Nintendo Switch, but has really used on this idea with the motion controls for like games like 1-2 Switch, 1-2 Switch. Actually, Just Dance still does that. Just Dance sounds pretty good. They actually Just Dance 2020 was the last ever game made for the Wii, and it sold better than on PS4 or Xbox One. That's pretty crazy, Sam, right?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
All right. So let's see. Baseball. What about baseball? Baseball is my personal favorite.
Baseball is my favorite in the game too. I really love baseball.
Really? Is your favorite?
It's my favorite. I just really like.
I just liked it. I mean, I didn't really like that there was like not 9 innings, but then again, I'd always beat the computer 20-0. I actually got pro on the thing before we formatted the Wii, but I got pro on it. So next up we have bowling. Sam?
Cool. Bowling. Bowling
was never fun unless I played it with someone.
Yeah,
but I'd always win.
I'm just not. I don't. It's not that I'm not good at bowling. It's just that I don't like it as much. It's not my least favorite sport on that thing, but it's not my favorite either, or even in the top 3.
Yeah. Well, let me look. Bowling I just don't like playing without other people, but golf. Golf is our next game that you're talking about. So I did like the golf game a lot. What about you?
I liked the golf game too. The golf was pretty good. I liked golf a lot.
You seem like all of these games, like no one ever liked golf, and some kids they were like, "Oh, I'm so good because I know like." Because they thought like the higher the number, the better you did. And the lower the number, the better it is in golf. It's kind of weird. It's like you don't want to get points.
Yeah.
Well, it's under par, but... Yep. And so I'm just going to check our time right now. Wow, not even 5 minutes. But Boomer Busts are never super long. So I'm going to talk about, before we get to our last game and a few other things, I'm going to talk about how Boomer Bust started and how it failed. So it started, but I thought that'd be really cool to review games and people would like that. But it just never really panned out. I mean, it never blew up. That was the time in my channel where I didn't have any videos going for me. That was like I made a lot of videos, but they were all dead. Some of them have really made it, like Nostalgia, The Downfall of Teen Titans Go was a pretty good one. My last one that age was my top 41 Cartoon Network shows. That was a pretty good one. I know, just can't really think of something here, but. And then my only other one was What Stuffed Animals Did in the Coronavirus. It's pretty good. That was a pretty fun video to make. But, I mean, other than that, I just don't really have any going for anything. I thought because I was planning out to be like the next series, like, because League Simulator, it was Geo Club Collabs and then League Simulator. I thought it was going to be the next big thing on my channel. It never made it. Because I made the intro video and then 2 days later I made episode 1. And it didn't. It had some success because it was episode 1. And I usually didn't always declare them. Sometimes I forgot to declare them a boom or a bust, but that was like the lowest point there. And I filmed over half the videos in a day because I was just so done with this series. I was just done with YouTube at that point, but. So Sam here, he actually helped in part of reviving the channel.
Yes.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't know how. So one day I'm like, oh, maybe I should make like a meme tournament, like one that'd be on YouTube. And sure enough, I did the next day. But that was the day we also made Hunger Games Simulator, Sam the Ice Age Baby. That video was pretty good.
The one where I killed Ice Age Baby.
And then also, I don't even know what I'm thinking anymore, but. And then next week came out with a podcast, and the rest is history. But this was kind of forgotten because it was not a memorable series. But right, let's go on to the next game. Boxing. Boxing was actually this and baseball my favorite.
I know my brother really likes boxing. He's good at it. I do not personally like boxing. It is my least favorite game on it. It's because I'm trash at it. I'm just awful. I can't do anything on it.
So Wii Sports, will it hold up 14 years later after release? Do you think it still holds up 14 years later?
I think it could, or it. Yeah, I think it does.
You do. Alright. Not very interesting. Kind of what I thought of you. Does it hold up for me? Yeah, kind of. Alright, so Sam's gonna do his, and then I'm gonna do mine. Sam, do you think that this is a boom or a bust?
I think this is a boom.
Alright. I think that originally when it came out, it was a boom. Now I just think it's a bust. I've never seen like anyone play Wii Sports for the past few years. I mean, have you? Or do you?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Well, alright everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all later in the podcast in 2 days, right? 2 days, right?
Yep, 2 days.
Alright, see you all later. Bye-bye.